come and sit down here and make yourself at home. Lisa's on page 151. It's her submission. And welcome. And we're completely in your hands. You've got 10 minutes, I think, to do what you will with.
Thank you. Yes, look, I don't have a copy of the total of all of the submissions in front of me, but I don't think it matters too much anyway. Look, I'm here on behalf of myself and also the Phillipstown community. I've been speaking with Marianne just regarding the boundaries, or an email, came through from the Neighbourhood Watch, and so I said I'll put a submission in to support that. They wanted the boundary change, so I don't know whether Marianne is here today or not. No, that's all right. So I'll just read the bottom part of my submission, really. So Phillipstown is a well-established historic community whose borders are Fitzgerald, Cashel, All Winds Road and Ferry Roads. However, the new boundary proposal puts the border between Linwood Ward and the Woolston Ward along Chewham and Harrow Streets, and which splits the Phillipstown between Linwood and Woolston. This potentially will have an adverse and unfair effect on our representation. We ask, therefore, that the border between these two wards be moved to northwards from Chewham Street and Harrow Streets to Cashel Street to properly reflect our suburb. We have a natural fit with Woolston, and with the closure of the Phillipstown school, our children now go to Te Waka, which is the Woolston school. And we also consider that in this current post-quake, it would be in the Phillipstown's best interest to be in the Woolston ward. So that's what that submission is there, really, just to support that boundary change so they can be included. And it is their concern that you separate the community. And as I've said in mine, that eventually, it's like who takes responsibility for the issues that need to be dealt with, and you kind of divide people up and there's nothing left after a wee while. So that was really the point of the submission. And in terms of the overall, like the question was there, do I think that the community of interest will be fairly represented by the proposed number of councillors, wards and community boards? Well, I guess I disagree there. Honestly, I don't know the answer to that. That will really come down to what the actual results are, how the boards work together with the communities in terms of that. And I guess I suppose it'll be a bit of a trial and error thing to see. But my main concern, and for the community as well, and I'm also a member of the Crime Watch, over in Papanui, the community patrols, we have crime here in Christchurch. We also have corporate crime. So I'm myself, and with them also, is looking at standards within the community. So my hope is that the community boards will at least give the opportunity for communities to come forward with actual ideas that can really solve some of the issues that need to be addressed in the community. And hopefully, if local government and the government in general can't solve what needs to be obviously solved on a permanent basis, well, then we're coming forward with standards of our own to be able to do something about the issues that need to be addressed. So we do hope that yes, we can do that within the wards and the boards of the of the council, and that will be great if we could work together to really resolve and find solutions for the issues that really need to be addressed, not just keep the status quo going, proper permanent solutions. That's what we're looking for, and we're going to make sure that that happens. And I do hope the boards and your wards all divided up there, work for us to do that, because at the end of the day, we'll know by looking at the results, we're going to be a lot more focused in terms of what are the goals of the community, what are the goals, in fact, for the whole country, and how can we all, as residents and citizens and business owners and everybody else, how can we work towards having a better society for all of us? We have a right to live with well-being and safety and security, happiness, and, you know, we can look at, hopefully this is a way to address some of those issues that are not being addressed. Yeah, and that's all I need to say. Thank you, and definitely this makes sense to me, keeping in with the spirit of that, keeping people together, move that boundary for those people, Phillipstown, that want to be included with Woolston. They have a very good reason for doing so, and I do hope that will come about. That's all. Anybody
Thanks
has
very
any
much,
questions?
Lisa. Thank you for taking the time to make a submission and to come in as well. Are there any questions of Lisa? No? See, you're just so clear. Actually, your submission is incredibly clear. So thank you very much indeed, and thank you for taking the time to tell us those things.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.